and in our hearts. Memories, crystallized and preserved, of a time not so long ago when everything seemed possible. Like ghosts, those moments that even behind closed eyes can still raise goosebumps and stir the soul. Emotions, yes, the powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. We smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. It's the home opener of this new season between the Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All
right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Baltimore Orioles.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion, Edwing, as they call him. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
John Means gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the
Leading
boxes.
off the afternoon for the Yankees.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He will lead this one off today.
Torres.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Here's Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius. Play ball.
Now here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air into shallow left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one will bounce into the wall. He'll get it into second.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Good.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Number 1 is under it. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. VR, a 27-year-old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So digging in now, number 1. The average in the early season, not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. In there, no balls and a strike. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there for strike 1. Into right field, that's a base hit.
He's in.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Batting 5th.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Santander. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night, as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary team fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show. Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Mancini at second. Trumbo on at first with 2 down. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher's
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Second. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line.
Stanton.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Fouled off. Means has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He swings and grounds it to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Renato Nunez.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Digging in, Dwight Smith Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth.
Coming to the plate now, Pedro Severino, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Severino is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Aaron Hicks, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Aaron Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
In now, Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Hicks aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. And he might get them all home, as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Second home run early in the year as they move on top 4-0.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. Lined hard toward right center. Santander moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Stanton playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
So striding forward now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Mancini's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. We played 2.5. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Ready now for Baltimore. Jonathan Villar will start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East.
#1.
Digging in, number 1. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.